Amy and I'm with RV Air, and today we're going to show you how to install the #1 RV selling filter in America. In just a few minutes we'll talk about all the reasons why this filter is better than the standard stock filter you find in your RV AC unit. But first we want to make sure that you understand our filter lineup so you get the right fit. As you can see, we offer a variety of filters to match some of the most popular RV AC units on the road today, including Coleman and Dometic. We also have a number of filters for intake vents that are commonly found in your fifth wheel or motorhome. You're going to want to match your grill to the one pictured on the package. But if you don't see a match, don't worry. We have a line of cut-to-fit filters and we'll get to those in a minute. Once you find the right filter match, you're going to want to make sure you note this letter on the package, whether it's a G or a C. We get a lot of customers who ask, what does this letter stand for? Well, our G stands for green, and you'll notice that we have these green filters, and the green filter here has a thin layer of green. Below it is some white polyester. That's 40 layers of unwoven polyester. What happens in this filter is the particles will move up through the white layer, and then this final green layer acts as a barrier to all of those particles. This green layer is going to capture everything from dust, pollen, particles as small as 3 to 10 microns. You're not going to find that in any other RV air filter. And so what's going to happen is this green layer is capturing all that gunk. The one thing too you'll want to note is this green layer has a tackifier on it. And the tackifier, it kind of feels sticky. Again, that's going to help capture those particles. But we caution you, do not wash that. Do not wash this filter like you think you wash all your other stock filters, because you'll remove the tackifier and this filter is not going to work as it's intended. It's important to capturing all of those particles. So that is our green filter. Now let's talk about the C filter. This is our carbon filter. It is carbon activated, which means it's black and it's charcoal infused. You'll notice here that this filter is got a bunch of tiny porous black stuff on it. It's got millions of tiny pores, and it's used to capture odors. That's what makes this filter special, is its ability to capture smells like pets, your pet companions, cigarettes, campfire smoke, any of that stuff that you smell at the campground. It's going to help capture that. And what's even better is these filters will work if you're just running your unit on fan mode. Just go ahead, insert these, and it's going to help remove the odors. That's great for boondocking, and even our horse trailer owners, they love these filters. So just go ahead, pop them in, turn your fan on, and let them do all the odor dirty work. One more thing to note about both filters, whether it's our G or our C filter, is they are MERV 6 rated. You're not going to find a higher MERV rating in RV air filters. A MERV rating, basically, the higher the number is, means it's going to capture more particles. The rating goes from 1 to 16. This is a 6. We don't get any higher than that, because any higher and you're going to start to tax an RV AC unit. So this MERV 6 rating is perfect for protecting you, but also protecting the air conditioner. One more filter question that we get before we move on to installation has to pertain to our circular vent filters. We get a lot of people asking, what's the difference between a 140 and a 145? These filters are the same radial difference, same size. The only difference is this small little circular hole that you'll find in the 145G. So this little hole is going to insert in the little tab, and that's what's going to help hold it. While meanwhile, you on these other filters, are 140s, there's going to be a little bracket that helps hold these guys in place. That is the only difference on these filters. Now that we have all our filter bases covered, let's go ahead and start to install. It's really easy, I promise. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 135G and we're going to install it in this Coleman mock unit. This filter fits this guy. But before we get started, we want to make a special note that you guys will want to make sure you turn off your RV AC unit. Let it get a little warm. You don't want the unit to be chilled when you're doing this, because you'll have to start pulling on a bunch of little tabs for your grill, And when you do, if those guys are cold, they're brittle and they like to break. And we all know you don't want to break this grill because then you'll be hunting for a replacement of that. Plus, then you got to replace the filter. So make sure this unit's a little bit warm when you're doing this work. Now, each grill is going to vary in removal, but typically you're going to want to pull in or pull on the plastic tabs. In some cases, a tool like a putty knife can help you pop the grill out. In motor coaches, you may find your AC is hidden behind a roof feature that drops down to expose the vents. We recommend that you consult your manual if you have any issues locating, accessing, or removing the grill or vent. Now, to remove the grill, you're going to go ahead and start to pull on those tabs. Some people like to use a little putty knife to get into some of the crevices, but you're just going to go ahead and pull this unit out. Once you get the vent out, the grill, then you have to get the existing stock filter out. Sometimes the stock filters will look like a foam filter, or they may look like this dryer vent right here. You'll notice that these stock filters do not compare to an RV air filter in thickness and quality, any of that. This guy looks like a dryer vent. You might catch a mosquito with this. You'll find some look like stretched out pantyhose or something that you might find in the end of a hair dryer vent. None of these guys are going to catch the particles that you can with an RV air filter. So now that we have this guy out, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just place our RV air filter on top of this vent. So we're going to simply want to lay our filter on top of the grill and line it all up. For our G filters, remember to place the green side up so that the tightly woven green layer is the last line of defense. For our C filters, it doesn't matter which side is up. You'll also note that our grills are die cut to match all the nooks and crannies of your grill. And if you're using one of our cut to fit filters, the AC300 or the AC1616, you can shape the filter to match your grill. For our cut to fit filters, just lay the grill on top of the filter and use a permanent marker to trace the outline. With a pair of scissors or X-Acto knife, you can give your filter all the necessary trims. These cut to fit filters are 16.5 inches long by 9 inches wide, so they're designed to fit most RV AC units. The only difference in our two cut to fit models is where you can find them. Our AC300s are available through Walmart, and the AC1616 can be found on rvair.com. Once you've aligned the filter, reinsert the grill in the AC unit. You'll note that some grills may not be flush upon initial installation, but our filters are designed to compress as the layers absorb materials. This won't cause any structural impact on the AC unit. That's it. You're going to be breathing easier for a whole year. Yep. These filters will last 365 days. Unless you are a full-time RVer, then we recommend that you change these out every 90 days of continuous use. And because we are all about easy installation, we've even created a auto renewal program. So you can sign up for a filter subscription and we can send you filters every 3 or 6 months. And now that you've seen how easy it is to install this very essential RV maintenance item, it's time to hit the road and go ahead and get some more fresh air. Enjoy.